Alright, so I haven't dropped a video in a minute, but I'm here in New York with my brother John.
Shalom.
And I felt like I had to make one because of the crazy experiences that we've gone through this week. And as most of you know, I grew up, in the church, and just because I grew up in the church doesn't mean I was spirit led. So to be honest, I really felt like the connection I've had this week with Elohim, the Father, is the reason why we're making this video, to let it be known, talk about experience. And I came here, lots of anxieties. I was telling my brothers, lots of anxiety. I'm a busy dude. So, if the busyness just means, like, it's an excuse to not have time to be with the Father. So, my brother here is on fire. I've never been on fire like that, even in my beginning days, But I'm gonna be honest. I was living foolishly, living very foolishly, and coming here, my brother enlightened me with the Word, with the true name of the Father, which is Elohim, Yahshua, true name of Jesus, and it's crazy the things that we've gone through. And this video is just to let it be known that if the Word isn't what's guiding me, and prayer isn't what's giving me the strength, both of those things, then I'm a fool, and I'm basically bad for humanity. So if those things are leading me, then I could be, a help to a brother or a sister in need, to my family, to friends, to anybody. So now that I let that be known, I'll let my brother talk about, he's seen it all. He could talk about it detailedly, because, I'm a little sick, but it's all a blessing, because being sick has allowed me to read the Word more than I ever have in one day. And it's just honestly been a blessing, When you're being led by the Spirit, that's what happens. Even the bad turns to a good.
Yeah, for sure. Like Jose said, we have to always be led by the Word and led by the Spirit, because in this world we have so many different evil things that are pulling us away from the Father. Even from the things that we watch on TV, to the music that we listen to the people that we surround ourselves by. If they're not focused on the Word, if they're not in prayer, if they're not worshiping the Father in spirit and truth, then those things are going to negatively influence us. So we have to always make sure that we're proficient in the Word, and that we're seeking the Father in prayer and fasting and worshiping, so that He could be able to open our eyes to the truth. So me and my brother here, Jose, we've been friends for a while now. We've actually been knowing each other for a while, almost 10 years. We met through him cutting my hair, so he's been doing it for a minute. So back in the day when he was actually cutting hair at his mom's house, so
he's seen me since the beginning days.
Yeah, so he stepped it up for sure, and I've been able to witness that growth, and now it's a great honor to be able to see him growing within the Spirit as well, growing within the Father, and growing within the Word. So he actually just messaged me out of the blue that he was thinking about coming to New York, and I have a spare bedroom here, so I'm like, you gotta come. And since he's been here, it's been awesome. We've been breaking bread, talking about the Father. We've talked about a lot of things. One of the main things that we've been discussing is our role as men, and our role as a man in our relationships with our women, with our wives, with our fiancés, with our girlfriends, and how us being men, we have to be submissive to the Father first. We need to follow the Father first and have understanding of the Scriptures first, so that way we could be able to lead our women. We shouldn't have relationships where we're not the one who's leading. And when I say leading, I don't only mean by finances or you're the one who pays for dates. I'm talking about leading with the Word, leading with the Scriptures. Us as men, we have to provide that, not only the physical bread, but we also have to provide that spiritual bread. So we've just been talking about how, if you're not really in the position to be able to guide your woman on that spiritual bread, it's better for you to take that time with the Father and learn first, so that you could be able to instruct her and teach her. So that's one of the things we've been talking about.
So yeah, my bro, he's blessed. He's about to get married soon.
Yeah,
me, I'm just on the journey right now. Like I said, I've been in a very low point in my life for a couple of years because I backed away from the Word. So Yeah, right now the stage that I'm at is just getting my spirit strong, by Elohim, letting him fill me with his word and spirit. And I know when I start taking care of that, priorities, everything else, anything that I do, like my main thing, getting my friendships back strong, my family, all that, and thank God, my brother, he opened my eyes to all this, because without like, basically everybody's looking for guidance, everybody's trying to look for that hole, like that void inside of their heart, and the only thing that could really fill that is spirit. This is a spiritual world. So the only thing that can fill that is spirit. But there's a lot of spirits, even evil spirits. And he's seen what I just went through this 2 days ago, was it right? Or yesterday?
Yeah, yes.
He's seen what I went through. And that's something a lot of people won't understand, but it's never happened to me before. But we know why it happened. And, I'm humbled. I thank Elohim once again, for this experience that I had. I'm definitely tunnel vision when it comes to him. And I'm just glad, because I was supposed to go to San Francisco. I was supposed to go to San Francisco. I just wanted to leave where I live at, because it's been a lot of anxiety, stress, evil. That's evil things. Not from him. Negativity, not from him. So me, like my bro just told me, he was like, "Yo, just come through. Don't worry, like come through, like in faith." Boom, came through. It's been some of the best 5 days, all spiritual, even though I've been like 2 days in bed because of the sickness. But those 2 days, I've been getting filled with the word. So I feel like I'm back, on the journey. Yeah, and this is not a temporary thing. This is an eternal thing, like we said,
For sure, and the way that he came on faith is just like how he came to New York on faith. Is just like how Abraham, when the father told Abraham to leave where he was at, to leave Babylon, to go to a land that he would show him. So we have to always follow the Father on faith, because whenever we do follow him, whenever we do trust in him, he always has something great planned for us, and that's exactly what happened with my brother here.
Just like the verse we just read in Job. We got mind blown because we just read in Job chapter 27, verse 3 to 4, that basically every breath we take is like a blessing from him. It's like a blessing. Like every breath we take with our nostril, like the definition, what is it, of spirit? So
the word for spirit in Hebrew is ruach. And the word ruach in Hebrew also means breath and wind. So when we say, in English, when you say breath, it doesn't translate. But in Hebrew, the same word for spirit is the same word for breath. So every single breath that we take is a gift, because the spirit is still remaining in us. And when we die, that breath leaves us. Our spirit is gone. So, the Bible is just so layered, and that's kind of the stuff that we've been talking about, diving deep. A lot of people think that you can read the Bible like it's a novel where, you start the first page, you end the last page, and you kind of know what's going on. But it's so layered that you need to read it over and over again. And each time that you do read, you learn something new. Amen.
And yeah, man, that's pretty much been it for this journey, for this trip that I took. My eyes have been opened greatly here, especially with the knowledge of the Hebrews.
Yeah.
And the convictions that I've had. And from now on, it's like I said, bro, I'm tired of the wicked ways I've been living in, the foolishness. And it's only foolishness because I'm not in wisdom. And wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord.
Ooh, that's the truth. That's the truth. We got to fear the Father, We got to keep his commandments so that wisdom could be poured on us. And when we have that wisdom, that'll allow us to be great men.
And all he wants is a humble heart. Come to him with a humble heart, humble spirit. He will lift you up, Like I said, I've been in the lows, but now we're on the rise, So I thank you, bro, for this journey, for this trip. I thank you for welcoming me to your house.
Yep.
And I know this guy for, like I said, for like 10 years, and I've seen the growth. I'm mind blown. I don't know how. We can't really put this in video, but I'm mind blown with what Elohim has done to him. He's blessed him. The man literally goes to sleep with no fear, because he only fears the Most High, and that's where I want to be. So I'm a humble servant of the Most High, and be ready for the next videos, because now we're gonna get some truth.
Amen. All glory to Yah and his son Yehoshua HaMashiach. Shalom.